Besides those three teams, it's 49ers, Jets, Raiders, Dolphins.
Yeah, no. I mean, Jets could be annoying because I don't know how Darnold is, and Le'Veon's Le'Veon.
Fuck the Jets. That is awesome. Them and the Chiefs.
I sent you the link.
Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Like, what's the last stretch?
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I play them and I play the Saints.
At the line, ready for their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
McCaffrey,
run. It's a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know,
72 yards. Sorry, wait, run through that again. So, Chiefs,
Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Okay.
And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Chiefs. Going to be a shootout.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Seahawks.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Very well could be a shootout.
And back on
it
the field
depends
now
on
Devontae Freeman.
how well
Those
we
are his
contain
numbers through roughly the
Russ.
first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now.
Julio Jones all alone.
Okay.
And all the way down.
I thought after the 72-yard touchdown, I scored
a big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I never realized that. They have like animations where they actually like
able to get 7
like on the cuts to actually put their hand in the ground.
2nd and 3.
Like I've only seen that with like Saquon or like
Ryan's
people with that
taken in
badge.
by Ridley. And down inside the 15, shy
like
of the 10.
animations where you like where they plant their hand in the ground.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up.
Like that's the first time I've seen it without
you can sense
an
and you
ability.
can see the momentum because now
Unless
they're
Mohamed
reading the
Sanu now
patterns
has the
downfield. They're understanding.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Ryan. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Wow.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
How do you slow a nigga route down that much? without it being a penalty.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
And we just smacked it away. That's right.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throw a pick on the next opportunity
there
if
to
this
force
nigga
the
just throws
incompletion.
both hands up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. Ryan now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, Tuesday.
Now Ryan on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Wow.
And he is in the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate.
Is it before or after the field goal?
Before, because that's the extra point.
And oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a give, right side, McCaffrey. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Breeze on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark. First and 10.
0-2. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
I'm going to come back to you. Chef.
From the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Again, it's Breeze. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started over at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking to throw on second down. Ryan. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Ryan now, pretty remarkable, 14 of 15 through the air, only one incompletion, and another 1st and 10 here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
21.
Now on on 2nd and 13. Breeze, open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
Kill.
Another try after the first down sack. Breeze, and he's going to go down again. Desmond Trufant with a sack. The corner blitz hits home. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun. It's Breeze. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game.
Julio Jones all alone. The 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons push further out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Kill. Shoot. 6-6. Pull it high. 5-1. Tonight.
To throw is Breeze. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Hey, team 6.
Breeze now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Breeze now on 1st down. That one is caught by Hunt. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Kill. Hey, Alpha.
45.
To throw again on second down. Breeze. Got it for a Panther touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Call it a gain of 4, leaves them with options here on second and just a yard. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third down, Freeman. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Ryan firing quickly here, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Ryan. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll run here with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. After the sack on first down, Breeze. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A gain of 32 that time. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Panthers on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now they go. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Falcons, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will hit the road next week to take on